Hello, hello! Happy Thursday! We are going to be doing a spell today, some intention work. So we are going to be doing some health and wealth intention magic. So this is all about, feeling provided for and having our needs met, right? Knowing that we are deserving of good health and wealth, right? We are deserving of all good things, all of the blessings in our life. So what we're going to do is we are going to take note of stories that have been going on in our minds, how let's say that, we're feeling like, it's hard to make money, or we have to work so hard and burn out to make money, or, things aren't moving in the health and like things are just like never going to get better, like out of these like cycles of just not feeling like things are going to be moving in the direction that we want. So for the intention magic, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be writing out some of these stories that we're thinking that, feel like we're holding us back from like what we'd want in these areas of life. And then we're going to write what we want to see for ourselves, what kind of health we want, how we want to feel. And same thing for the abundance of wealth, like how it feels to have more money in your life, how it feels not only to be like wealthy in prosperity, but like wealthy in terms of like having a good life and having fulfilling relationships and having a fulfilling career where you actually like what you're doing. And because you like what you're doing, you are rewarded for that. And the energy is higher and you're excited, and then you're rewarded for the work and your efforts. So we're gonna be rewriting these stories. So before we get started with that, I'd like you to just make sure you have all your materials prepared. So you have your bowl, your cinnamon or your cinnamon stick, and then you have your seeds. I chose some pumpkin seeds, and then I have my coins here. And I have like a big honkin' coin that I completely forgot about that my grandma gave me. So I'm adding that to my money bowl. And this money bowl is gonna be something that you have in your home that you find a beautiful little space for, and that you keep that there. And whenever you feel like you want to, you can add some coins as like an offering to your higher self, your spirit guides. And so that's going to help bring in more good health and more wealth for you. And so I also have like this $1 Canadian bill. I have no idea where I got that from, but cool. Got that. I'm gonna put that in my money bowl. And then you can put your monies in there. And then cinnamon is for speed and is for like well-being and is for abundance. So we are putting that in there for abundance of health and wealth and bringing that to us with speed, okay? And then we're going to add our seeds because, I am using pumpkin seeds, but you can use corn, you can use whatever seeds that you have. And basically when you think of, let's say, corn growing in the field or pumpkins growing in the field, there is so much of them, right? There is just so much abundance there. So that's what that is representing. So you're just gonna pour your seeds in your money bowl, your health and wealth abundance bowl. And this was some previous intention magic that I had made for myself. So I'm just gonna put that in there. I can go over how you make one of those at another time. So this is my money bowl so far, or my health and wealth money bowl. And this is my big hunkin' coin that I have. So I found that and I'm like, yes, I want that in my money bowl. Yes, please. There we go. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're gonna light a candle. So I'll light a candle for all of us, but you can feel free to like light a green or a white candle. And I'm gonna keep this on my altar. My altar is literally, it's just like this nice, well, it's what I use on my tarot videos. It's like this little, you can see it. Sorry, the camera angle's not very good, but it's basically just like a circle, mandala shape. And I folded it into a triangle because triangles holds a lot of power. and strength and creativity. So I have that, and then I have, you know, like some little flower offerings. So I have this like little bee comb thing with a dried flower, and just some gemstones, my wand, my tarot cards, yeah, my candle. And then this is just something like a safe space that I have in my house where at any time I can go and have some me time and just like feel like I can relax and connect with myself and connect with my higher self. So this is where I'm going to be keeping my money bowl, but you can feel free to put yours wherever you want. And if you don't really have anything like much else to put in your money bowl other than money, then that's fine. Start there. When you get your seeds, add your seeds. When you get an extra coin, like add that in. When you feel inspired to light a candle for yourself to just like allow the, you know, that energy to burn brighter and stronger, then go ahead and do that. Like move with your intuition. So now that we have our money bowl there, we are going to just write out at least one negative thing that you feel about money or your well-being, like health or wealth or both. And just write that down and see what comes up. If you just close your eyes and think, okay, like what is limiting me in my health and my wealth? And just think, like just you know, close your eyes and just see what comes to mind. So I'm gonna give you a minute and I'm gonna do the same thing for me, and then we're gonna do it for the positive side, okay? When we rewrite our story for how we want our health and wealth to unfold, okay? So what are the limitations that we are ridding from our lives in regards to health and wealth? Okay, so do you have your limitations? If so, what you're gonna do is you are going to draw a sigil. So we've done this before, but I'll go over it with you again. So I'll share mine that came up for me. I didn't know what was gonna come up before I started writing, and the first two things that came up was indecision and procrastination. So in health and in wealth, like these two words came like very quickly for me. So indecision, not, you know, just like going back and forth, like, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? You know? And the same thing that goes like, whether that's like not going forward in, you know, some ideas that is going to bring more wealth in my life, or let's say indecision of like, not like there's so many workouts, I don't know which workout to do, so I'm just not gonna do one, you know, just like being indecisive. And procrastination, you know, putting things off. You know, you have a really great idea of, you know, something that you want to put out in the world, and then you just like leave it to like the last minute or something, and then it's not, it doesn't turn out to be like all like it's not like the juiciest that it can be, you know, it's not to its fullest, you know, its fullest potential. So that's what came up for me. So I'm like, clarity. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so you choose your words, and then we're gonna write a sigil, okay? So for our sigil, you want perpendicular lines, like that. So on our perpendicular lines, we are going to write our words, both of them. And so we are going to take out the double letters and the vowels. So you go ahead and do that with your word. So for me, I am just taking the N, the D, the C, the S for that first word. So I'm just going to abstractly write these on my perpendicular line. So I'm gonna draw my N here. Okay, my D, my C abstractly, and my S. Okay, and then for my second word, I'm gonna use my P, my R, and we already used a C, already used an R, already used an S. We want a T, already used an N, and then that's it. So because I'm using 2 words, I'm only using the consonants and only the single letter. So I'm not doubling up even though there's 2 different words here, if that makes sense. So then after you wrote down all of your letters abstractly, what you do is you just draw a square around it, just like that. Okay, so then that is going to be your release, and then sign your name at the bottom and write, I have now released procrastination and indecision in my life that has limited my health and wealth. So you can write the same thing if you like I have now released blank and blank in my life that has limited my health and wealth. So there you go. So that is your sigil, my beautiful drawing for my daughter. So that is going to be our release. And now on the other side, we are doing what we are bringing in. You know, what story do we want to create for ourselves, okay? So what is the reverse of these words? So in procrastination, you know, that's like not going forward. You know, it's like kind of like holding yourself back, you know, resistance. So the opposite of that is flow and fluidity. And then the opposite of indecision is, you know, decisions, like making quick decisions. So flow, and I want to say, my words would be flow and decisiveness, right? Yeah, decisiveness. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So what are your opposites for those limitations? Okay. So, and then you're going to do the same thing except with the positive things that we're creating for ourselves, okay? So, you can do your perpendicular lines, cross out all the vowels and the double letters. So, for my flow and decisiveness, I'm taking an F, L, D, C, S, V, N. So even though it's 2 words, I'm only taking the single letters, okay? So I'm gonna abstractly draw my F, abstractly draw my L, my D, my S, my V, and my N. Perfect. And then I'm gonna draw those perpendicular, or sorry, not perpendicular. I'm gonna draw a square all around my perpendicular lines. There we go. See? Going in a clockwise direction. And for the other one, go back to the other page that you had your sigil, because I had you draw the square around in a clockwise direction, but you actually have to try in a counterclockwise direction. Gosh, sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to do that now. So going from the right side to the left side around, I'm just gonna do that 3 times to just be like, no, it's going away. So those limitations are going away from us. And then what we want to attract is going towards us. So, you know, those, that square is going clockwise. Okay, so now we write at the bottom, I am attracting decisiveness and flow into my life to bring in an abundance of health and wealth. Beautiful. And then sign your name. Beautiful. Okay. And there we have it. So now you have what those limitations were, the story that you are letting go of, and then you have this new story that you're creating of those empowering words and things that are going to bring in more health and wealth in your life. Okay, so what you're going to do is now you're going to just fold your paper. Okay, and then you're going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, so sprinkle your cinnamon. Oh, that was a lot of cinnamon. Okay. So cinnamon again is for abundance. It's for speed. It's for good health. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that up and then as much as I can until I can't fold it anymore. Then you're gonna save that beautiful little piece of paper and you're gonna go set it on fire and do that in a fire safe spot. And yeah, so like in like a can, you know, or a tub or outside, probably the best outside. And you're gonna make sure that it all burns, like all of it. Like watch it till it all burns. Okay, so that's releasing it to the universe. All right, so that part's done. Now, I am going to draw in my candle the same sigil that I drew on my piece of paper, but only the one that you're attracting. Okay, so, and I'm putting my intention that this candle is burning for all of us, for all of the abundance of our health and our wealth, bringing in flow, fluidity, decisiveness, you know, and whatever it is that you are attracting for your health and your wealth. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write my sigil, right? So my perpendicular lines here, and I'm going to draw my F, my L, and then my D, C, S, V, N, and then my square around my sigil, just like that. Okay, and that's done. And now I'm going to light this candle for all of us. Okay, so that's going for us. Okay, and then just show you. Oh, let's see. Just go like this. See, this is our candle burning. Beautiful. Now we have what we left behind and what we are attracting. So we're gonna go light that on fire, that little bad boy. And then we have our money bowl. Can you see? So we got our $1 bill, our crazy coin here, and then some other just like coins that I had. And then I have my pumpkin seeds for, you know, abundance, and my other money spell that I made, and there's cinnamon stick for speed, abundance, and good health. And there we go. There's our beautiful little money bowl, and I'm just gonna keep that on my altar. And yeah, there we have it. And now I'm gonna go and take that and burn it out. And if you are lighting a candle for yourself, just make sure that you light it at the same time every day for at least 5 to 10 minutes for a week, or you can let it burn all at once, like till it goes out. So you can do that to make sure that, you know, all of the magic has been completed. And so it is, right? There we go. There's our money spell. Now, that was like a 3-part money spell. You can do just one of the parts. Like if you want to just make your money bowl, you can just go ahead and do that. It's very easy. Bowl, some seeds, coins, cinnamon, right? Easy. So fun, right? Just put that in a safe, fun little spot in your house and just light a candle for yourself every now and again. Be like, more health and wealth is coming into my life, you know? And periodically you can think of like, what are the limitations that are holding me back from experience like full vitality in my health, or from experiencing the wealth that I'm deserving of, that's going to allow me to have more time freedom and more freedom to like focus on my joys and things like that. And so that's something that you can do in any aspect of your life, to see what's holding you back, and then see what the reverse of that is, what you can bring in for yourself, because the opposite is always going to be the true healer. Just like in your body, whatever position that you're in that creates the pain, it's going to be the opposite position that you put yourself in that's going to be the healer. So the same thing goes for limitations. It's all about the opposite. And then it's integrating little habits, you know, that increase your vibration, that make you feel good, that allow you to embrace the feeling of what you want before you even have the thing. So what habits can you implement that make you feel full of vitality, that make you feel wealthy, you know, that make you feel good? And embracing all of that and seeing how you can enjoy the little moments that make up your day, and how you can bring in more positive energy for your health and your wealth. Anyways, I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I love doing these kinds of things. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite part was, and if you're going to try any of these pieces of intention magic or all of them. Either way, I lit a candle for us all to have good health and wealth, so that we can have financial freedom, time freedom, and be full of vitality, so that we can live the life of our dreams and fully enjoy our lives how they were meant to be enjoyed. So I hope you have a beautiful night. Sending you lots of love. Take good care.